Hi everyone, how's it going? Hope you are doing well today. I just got back from Taipei, I think 2 days ago, and I'm not gonna lie, ever since coming back, I've been feeling kind of tired. Each day that we were there, I think we spent at least 3 hours walking outside. So, I mean, I don't know how many steps that is, but it had to have been at least 10,000 steps a day. So in 3 days, you're looking at 30,000 steps. That's crazy. I don't even know how my legs are functioning right now. So for the past 2 days, I've just been chilling, making sure that my body has enough rest before we go somewhere else. On a personal note, something that I've been doing is trying to figure out what city I want to move to once I go back to the States. I think I talked about this earlier actually, when I said that I plan to move out. My goal is to move to the East Coast, like that general area, but there's so many options that I can't really pinpoint to one city that I want to move to. It's just hard to commit. I thought that I knew what city I wanted to move to for the past month, but then just yesterday I was questioning myself and now I don't know. It's just hard. I know I just have to decide once and for all where I want to go, but maybe that's for another day. I think ever since graduating from college, the one thing that I had to adjust to the most is trying to make decisions for myself. In school, like I knew what I had to do every day, right? I watch lectures, do my homework, and then take tests whenever I have to. But now there's no structure. I have to decide for myself now. I have to make my own schedule. So I guess that's just part of becoming an adult. I'm sure I'll figure it out though, no problem. Okay, we were on our way to somewhere, but I just saw something so interesting I had to stop. Hold on, that's a llama. Somebody brought their pet llama to the park. I just had to make sure that I wasn't seeing things. It was an actual llama. We're now at the Tainan Art Museum. They got the cool architecture back there. I don't know how in all the years that I've lived here, I've never been to this place. My mom was just saying too that she also has never been here, so I don't know what happened. Like, it seems too good to be true. And they have this whole park area in front where you can walk around. They have beautiful flowers everywhere. You can walk wherever you want. This low-key looks like a perfect place to skate, if you know how to skate, obviously. It's so chill here, especially during sunset time. Like, just imagine being here with this cool architecture and then looking out at the sunset. There's people dancing, people taking pictures, people walking around. I love it.
Greet the sun.
I have to stop filming in the morning because why do I always look like a ghost? Today is Saturday. I leave for the States on Monday. So for one of our last few days here, we are going to Taichung just for one day. Yeah, so it's the place where I told you guys I was stuck at the train station for 11 hours when I was waiting for the typhoon to go away. But this time I actually get to step outside and explore the city. We're now at the National Taiwan Museum of Fine Arts in Taichung. This place looks like a futuristic city. This is the museum right here, and then this is all the buildings, and then there's a park nearby. It's so pretty here. It looks like I'm in a movie right now. I love how integrated this city is. Like, it still has a city feel, but then the nature is still very much a part of it. So you feel like there's not too much city, but then there's also not too much nature. It's like a perfect balance. And for some reason, they have these cotton on the floor all over. So if you want to get some natural cotton candy, this is your place. Sometimes a place is so beautiful like this that I feel like I'm in a dream.
I left your party early that night, 'cause you'll never ask me to spend the night. I shouldn't leave my friends behind, I'm doing it again. I left your party early that night, 'cause I don't think I was meant to get the invite. You're nothing like you when they're around, so I get my shoes and I get out. Is it too much to ask for? Oh yeah, too much to ask of you.
You know what I'm realizing now? That a lot of these old Taiwanese buildings have Japanese influence. Maybe it's because Japan used to colonize in Taiwan. That's why in the Japanese language you see a lot of Mandarin characters, and then in Taiwan you see a lot of these Japanese buildings. This is actually called the Museum of Comics. So inside those buildings that you saw, they have these illustrations of how they drew the characters, I guess. Everywhere I look, I just want to take a picture. I can't resist.
If I'm being honest, I don't think that I'm making it easy to stay around. I need to leave my past behind, I'm doing it again.
What's up, y'all? So now we're at this dessert restaurant, and from the outside looking in, it's kind of misleading because the title of the store is actually called Fourth Credit Union, which you would think it's a bank, but actually it's a dessert restaurant. You see a lot of these places in Taichung because we just walked by another place actually, and it said it was a medicine clinic, but then right underneath it's a boba restaurant. I think it's because they're trying to preserve the old building, but then they want to convert it so that it's used for modern purposes, which I think it's kind of cool. Just came back from Taichung yesterday, and I'm leaving for the airport tomorrow. And throughout the 2 weeks here, I think I haven't had the time to reflect on this trip and how I feel about it. So I thought to end off the trip that I would, say how I feel about this trip. The last 2 weeks here have been amazing, to say the least. From the first day that I was here, stuck at the train station for 11 hours to all the way to now, I am just so happy that I was able to make the trip this year. And even though I'm sad to go, I'm just so glad and so appreciative that I got to see my family. That was the best part, was seeing my family, eating great food, and then also just enjoying the culture here. When I first left Taiwan 12 years ago, I really didn't want to leave at the time because I knew then what I knew now, and that's that I love the people here, I love the culture, and just everything that makes Taiwan what it is today. For some reason, coming back this year felt different than all the other years I've been here. I think maybe some part of it is because I was filming the whole thing, or some parts of it, so I was able to look back at the places that I've been to, or it was just the fact that I was just very much in the moment. I enjoyed every single moment that I was here, and I was present. I wasn't thinking about where we are going tomorrow, or what happened in the past. I was just simply there, just enjoying each and every single day that I was here. If you compare Taiwan 12 years ago to Taiwan now, so much has changed, because now there's way more high-rise buildings than there were back then, but then also so much has stayed the same in terms of how passionate people are, how lovely and welcoming they are to other people, and how delicious the food is, and how amazing the culture is. I think that's something so beautiful about Taiwan. It's like knowing a friend all your life, thinking that you know everything about them, just to realize that there's a whole nother side of them that you never knew about until now. And discovering that makes you feel even closer to that friend. I think that's how I feel about Taiwan. Is every time that I come back here, there's a new part of Taiwan that I never knew about, but knowing that makes me love Taiwan even more. I really enjoyed my time here, honestly. It pains me that I have to leave for the airport tomorrow, but overall I was just extremely grateful that I'm able to be here, and I know how much of a privilege it is to be able to make this trip every year, so I definitely don't take that for granted. For those of you that have never been to Taiwan, or you're considering taking a vacation here, or maybe you want to study abroad or finding a job here, I hope that through these videos I was able to show you just how beautiful Taiwan is and how lovely the people are here. Even for myself, I feel like coming back to Taiwan this year, I felt inspired by just how hardworking the people are, and the lifestyle that they live, and just how amazing this place is. To end off this trip, I just want to say one last thing. 我爱你, Taiwan. See you next year.
今天啥？紫红池哦，加无紫紫无？哎，安尼啊。
好聪明啊 ！OK。
这会跳啊！阿公，
嘿嘿嘿嘿嘿嘿嘿。